By popular demand, we watched the 1990 follow-up to Watchers 2 today. Similarly, this time around, we have a B-movie all-star cast. We've got Mark Singer from The Beastmaster. We've got the girl from Babylon 5, a Mad TV alum. There's the lead actress from Eating Raoul. This movie similarly follows a golden retriever that escapes from a government testing facility and is then followed by a murderous monster. Iris, what did you think about your choice for today's Quarantine Quickie, Watchers 2?
It's like super duper good.
So, how would you compare this to the first Watchers movie?
They're both good.
They're both good? If you had to decide which one you'd want to watch again in the future, would you rather watch the first one or the second one?
Both.
Both? Well, that won't be a problem. It's a double feature. And this is going to be a real quick one because with sequels, there's always a little bit less to talk about because, especially with this movie, it's a lot of retread from the original. In fact, this movie is almost a remake of the original. You could have called this Watchers, and people who hadn't seen the original would totally and completely understand everything that was going on. How about the characters this time around? What did you think about the Beastmaster in a more clothed role?
Watchers, I like the characters better, and I also like the dog in this movie and the other movie.
Which dog did you like better?
Both.
Both. They are very similar. This dog looks a little more like a golden retriever. The other one looked like it might have had a bit of a interesting lineage.
When I see both of them, I feel like the one in this one is more smarter because it doesn't just like take out like Z and O. Like you remember when the dog was doing the board and then he just put ZO.
Easy. Dozens. Oh no, you cannot use abbreviations. Come on, you read the rules. No, you are such a cheat.
Well, this dog didn't play Scrabble. He did pick somebody out of the phone book though and play charades.
Charades.
Charades is when you try to get somebody to answer a question without using words. Remember, he brought all the white things from around the hotel room to have that guy call Miss White, his handler. What did you think about the monster this time around?
I didn't know what it looked like in the other movie, but now I know what it looks like. What's different is that they just kind of like switch the way they are. First it was like a straight not fat and not like this kind of mouth. It was just like goopy and slimy and just straight, like not fat.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was just like fat and it looks like the
Monkey?
no,
Gorilla?
the thing right there, the stone right there, over there.
The creature from the Black Lagoon?
Yeah, it looks like the creature of the Black Lagoon. They just kind of like switched the way of body type in the movie, like the monster body type. When he was laying down and that's when it was that kind of mouth. And then also it was like a fatty body.
Okay.
It kind of switched its type. You know that?
Dude, does this make you want to watch Watchers 3?
But I did see the like picture because if I see the picture, it'll just like speak to me. Sometimes it will not speak to me.
Gotta see the cover. I totally understand.
Because the cover makes it more interesting to watch.
Yeah. I buy a lot of movies based purely on cover alone. So Iris, do you think kids would like this movie?
Boys.
Boys again?
Because you always like Aladdin. That's in Disney movies are only for girls.
Do you feel like kids would like the first movie better though than this movie?
Yeah, because more actiony.
More actiony? I would think that the first movie is kind of geared a little more towards kids. Maybe it's a whole family horror movie.
I think it might be a family horror movie.
Yeah.
But no babies.
Okay. So I wanted to wait until after you gave your review to give mine so I wouldn't influence you. I thought this was a big step down from the first movie. Even though we have a pretty good cast of B-movie actors. I didn't like any of the actors near as much. They retreaded a lot of the dog stuff, and the monster took a much more turn towards that than perhaps something a little more H.R. Giger. And I actually got even a little bored during the climax of this movie. I almost fell asleep.
What? You almost fell asleep?
Yeah, I almost fell asleep when they...
Then I would just wake up.
I definitely conked out for, you know, a good 60 seconds, 90 seconds. It was just too much of the same. But, you know, it still does play well to its main audience. It is, you know, a B monster movie. And as a B monster movie, it was decent. I, you know, liked it enough as that. But as the sequel to Watchers, I didn't like it as much. What about you, Iris? It's like the kid's perspective.
I don't know what that means.
And I think that about wraps it up. Not a movie I'd really recommend, but comes free with the first movie. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.
And make sure to put on a mask.
Like a Halloween mask?
No, just like the mask that's like the rubber mask.
Okay, like a Halloween mask.
No.